Well, folks, we had a care package show up this morning from Go in Style, all the way from Holland. Our rear tail lights just showed up. Some lights for the front. They sent me this really sick mud flap. Check this thing out. So this giant mud flap, but they said these are trailer mud flaps came. We got to find something to put it on. I have a few ideas. But the rest of the lights for our rear light panel showed up. You thought you were getting out of doing work.
Yeah.
We've got the fifth wheel almost ready to come off. Well, it is ready to come off, actually. All the bolts are out. We've got some lights here installed on the front that we were waiting for. Check that out. Now we just have to wire them in. And the guys already put a wire here, so it's just a matter of pulling these wires together and hooking them up right there. And we should be cherry good to go. But once we get this fifth wheel off, we get the deck plate put in there and start doing some final cleaning. This is exciting. So quick break. We've got Jan here going to drive the
John.
Peterbilt here. Are you confident?
Yes.
First time driving Eaton automatic?
It's for my wife, my brother.
Yeah, very ladylike.
Oh no, I drove it more times in the early days.
But have you ever driven like a what's the Finnish trucks? Sisus.
Sisus, no, never drove a Sisu.
Oh, same gearbox as Sisu.
Volvo, DAF, Scania. But now try this.
Okay.
Are you going with me?
Yeah, I think we're all going. Yaron can sit on the bed. Now let's make sure you're comfortable with the clutch and all these things. So when you press it all the way down, that makes the transmission stop turning, so you can put it in gear. It's the brake.
Yeah, I know. Let's go.
Okay, crank it up.
I'm ready.
You're in neutral.
Yeah.
Hit the key, baby.
Yeah, hit the key.
You gotta find it first.
Digital dash.
There you go.
This
Speed.
is fifth gear.
All the way. You already right. So right there. Now let off the clutch a little bit. Just there you go. Now you're in gear. Looking like a real American truck driver here. We have our passenger princess in the back. Now you don't rev too high or it's hard to shift, so rev a little bit, now let off. Oh, a little bit more. Oh, Aaron's got the brake on. There you go. Okay, now rev. Ready? 1, 2. It's quick. Now we're going. Oh, hang on. No, keep going.
Yeah.
We're going to flick this up. Let off. All right, now shift. Oh, you guys start pulling before you let off. So before you start letting off, start pulling backwards.
We always drive with the clutch.
Yeah.
So we're not used to it.
Now before you let off, start pushing. Let off.
Oh yeah.
So pull that all the way back. That's your Jake brakes there. So not very powerful because you're not high in the RPMs. And it's quiet.
Yeah, it's quiet.
No fun Jake brake sounds. Now don't forget, we have to use the clutch to stop.
Yeah, no, I won't.
I have to give you guys a hard time.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, very, very touch. Okay, now you have to put it back down in low range.
And then,
All right, there. There you go. It can go straight. There you are. Hey, hey. We're getting there now. You have to shift up. Oh, up. There you go. Little gas. There you go.
I stopped filming. Why?
Oh, he didn't want to. Yeah.
Filming for custom-made trucks.
Dutch guy drives my Peterbilt. Okay, what did you think?
I think we take it home.
Put it in the carry-on.
The first thing we're gonna do when we're in Holland,
Make it loud.
make it loud.
Yes.
We want it louder. But it was very cool, Bruce.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
no problem. You didn't do bad for your first time.
Oh.
The front hubs turned out great, guys. Much better look outside here for sure. Much better look. Very happy, very pleased. Okay, now they have done some wiring on the Scania. Let's go check it out. So our fellas have got the rear taillight center panel completely done. The only thing really left for us to do is to get the deck plate installed. The boys have already got the hardware for the fifth wheel ready to come off, but we're gonna wait till later this afternoon to do that because I'm gonna take these guys over to the semi-casual show and show them around. But the guys have also got our front running lights put on. Those turned out awesome. Overall, the Scania is so close to being ready to go. Well, guys, we drove the guys over here to semi-casual to see some of the trucks they're building. What do you think of this classic? 359. You can look in the sleeper. Look in the sleeper of it. Yeah, this is a very custom, so this is not a factory Peterbilt sleeper.
Yeah, it's really
He
big.
does have it looking really nice though.
I love the seats and the dash.
Yes.
Really cool.
Check that out, guys. That is a really cool truck. And here, guys, is a sneak peek of the PDI diesel truck, semi-casual. You can go to their YouTube channel. They've been posting the entire build. Got some polishing going on in the background over there, so it's a little loud, but this truck is next level. Crazy, crazy. Polished fittings everywhere. They moved the air dryer inside a toolbox there. X15 Cummins with every PDI part they make. Custom valve covers. All kinds of stuff. Every nut and bolt has been touched on this truck and had something done to it. The paint job, you can't even feel these lines. Pretty crazy. All kinds of custom interior. They've removed the airbags and put them underneath the sleeper. These rear hubs are polished, not chrome. Really, really stunning work here. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. And there's a 389X number 3. Look at this hog. Someone riding a nice Harley. It's like a dang bass boat. Check that out. Well, look what showed up while we were out goofing off, shipping off our friends back to Holland. Our Michelin 385 65R 22.5 Big Daddy tires. Now, these are the exact same tire that's on the front as far as tread and whatnot. It's just a, I mean, these things are massive. Pictures don't do them justice. Look how big this is. This is a really big tire. Now, we've got the big wide Alcoas here on the front from GIS also. So we're gonna be getting these tires installed. They are directional. So roll the time lapse. We've got some tires to install on these rims. There you have it. After us jumping up and down this thing like a monkey, we got tires on the rims. Inflating, it takes quite a while because that's a big tire. This one, no air yet. What I've done, we need some bigger jacks around here, but since this front axle weighs so much, I picked the truck up with the airbags, put jacks underneath the front cross member. We put our small airbag jack underneath there. We'll get these tires off. This is 33 millimeter also.
Yeah.
Same.
We might need the 3/4 impact, not the 1/2-inch one though.
We're gonna need the 1-inch impact there, homie.
Yeah. We have enough air for it?
Mm-hmm. All right, we're doing it the proper way. Tire on. They look so much smaller when they're on the truck. It's crazy, don't it?
Yeah.
Now, what are you doing? You better crisscross. We're gonna get yelled at on freaking YouTube, dude.
We're in America.
What are you? I'm serious. You better do it. Crisscross, homie.
All right.
Constant pulls, no jerking it. The torque wrench I'm talking about there, homie.
All right, I already got that one.
Just
move to the one over.
Jeez. All right, time to take the fifth wheel off for hopefully the last time. Down some, all right? But with our tool we have made here for, there we go. All right, back up just a little bit. All right, whoop, right there. Oh gosh, the shop help that likes to play and goof off all the time has arrived. What are you doing, dude? He's gonna find something to jump on, probably our fenders. All right, pick up slowly. I think we're gonna have to hold it. Take your pry bar and put it right there. Just wrap that around the tip of it. And we'll pop it loose from in between there. There we go. Now remember, we had to like hover this thing, remember? Like it didn't want to pick up because the fifth wheel isn't right in the middle.
I remember that.
Or if we pick it up, it's gonna try to do that. If we put blocks of wood right here, it should stay and not go anywhere. So maybe we find something to shove in there. All right, we've got our block of wood. Careful, careful, careful. Careful, careful. Oh, okay. Keep going. Easy, keep going. Oh, it's that. Oh, wait, go back down for a second. We need to like perfect this. When we put it back on, it's not. Down. Down. There we have it. With a little bit of wood. She is coming out of there. Now the truck just looks so much longer. It's crazy. Well, I think what we need to do is keep taking it back way out of the way. Clean this. So we need to get up here with some microfibers and glass cleaner, I reckon. Deck plate is bolted together because it's two pieces right here where it has to V off. We're waiting on one more hand to show up because we don't want to take any chances scratching this thing going back together. Pulling the Iowa Customs hub covers off so that whenever we get ready to wash the truck, we can wash the wheels, and then Chris is going to hand polish them while we're waiting on our friend Josh to show up. But we're going to do a full wash down of the truck tomorrow before we start polishing and doing like the final detailing, because all this paint, fuel tanks, the top of the frame, all this has to be hand polished again. You ready to polish the paint?
Let's do it.
So this thing's got to be in tip-top shape. We've got a deck plate set in place, but we are far from it being the final installation. There's lots of support brackets to go underneath here to pick it up. Then once all this goes together, then there's a final buffing of the frame. Lots. So now we're gonna air the truck out so we can crawl underneath it and work on it. So guys, we're back out here the next day. A lot has been accomplished in a short amount of time. I wanna go over all this with you. We're getting Scania prepped and ready to go to the truck show. Brutus is 95% ready to go. We're gonna do final cleaning and polishing at the show. But most of the difficult polishing and cleaning has been done already yesterday and today by Chris. So he's been going at it, getting things knocked out. But he's been using this really cool product, and you love it so far.
It's good.
Well, bam.
Well, bam.
Oh, bam. All kinds of cleaner. They will be at the Mid-America Truck Show. We're going to go visit them in a couple days when we get up there. But our front wheels are actually, what do they call that? Durabrite. And I'm starting to think that I should have got Durabrite on everything, but that would put Chris out of business. So
It would.
we don't. Maybe you come up with a Durabrite remover.
That is the best for Durabrite.
Okay.
That is a...
Just like a paint cleaner. Essentially, all you're doing is clearing paint.
Cleaner.
Yeah.
It's a combination cleaner. Get the brake dust, all the road grime,
Okay.
everything. Spray it on, spray it off. Good to go.
Spray it off, huh?
That's it.
Spray it on, wipe it off.
Spray it on,
Mr.
wipe it off.
Miyagi, wipe on, wipe off. So wheels are all polished up on this thing, looking great. Hub covers. The fenders, we're going to do a polish on those once we get there. A lot of this discoloration stuff was from when we took this truck and went logging down in Florida with my uncle. And this is like pine sap that has like settled onto the paint, or I'm sorry, onto the fenders there. Some last polishing we're going to end up doing, like I said, once we get there, because we're supposed to be driving through some rain and weather. The visor, you like never clean that until you're at the show. You get it a little clean, but we'll do final polish on that. All this stuff right here can be done at the show, so not a big deal. Interior, we've done like a rough clean on it, but we'll do the final cleaning. We did some tuning on it. It still has emissions, but we changed a few things. Shout out to our boys at Ely Voimala. She got a little bit more horsepower now. Last night, Chris got the deck plate completely bolted down. We had a different style rear mount that held it on back here that you see right there, but since we added the inverter and a few other things, it wasn't going to work, so we added some hardware right here that kind of bolted the deck plate and the rear center panel together and kind of tied it all in. Jerry has been here all morning buffing and cleaning and doing some final buffing on the deck plate and a lot of the painted parts. And yes, guys, I know people are going to say it, the parts are a little dark, but that had a little bit to do with the rush job last minute. You know, if we completely hate it and I can't stand it, then we might pull the stuff off and respray it, but
We'll take care of it.
we'll figure it out. So other than that, for having 2 days of all these parts dropped off, sanded, painted, and back on, and this is a color you've never sprayed before. Like, it's not something that's common.
No, it's not a common color.
And it was like Scania color codes. So it's all right. Not the end of the world. I think it's all going to blend together and look great out in the sun. So nonetheless, all the parts are on it. It's turning out great. Once he finishes the final polishing on everything, we're going to get the fifth wheel set on it here shortly. We got to drill some holes in the deck plate for the air lines and the electrical connector to there. It tells you when the fifth wheel is disconnected or not. And then we're going to get the fifth wheel set back on there. Chris is going to work on polishing the wheels, and that's kind of going to finish everything off. We've got some wiping everything down, cleaning to do, stuff like that, but I'm going to have to find a way to put a ladder on this to stand up and do the back of the cab. This is going to be interesting, so yeah. Inside the truck, we've got some really cool things here I'm going to install. You have to wait and see. I'm going to install them now. So I got another really cheap, cool Amazon thing installed in the front of the truck. I'm going to get so much hate for this, but I think it's cool. Check that out. This thing is slick. It also does the eyes, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's going to make for some good pictures and videos and shorts for sure. Now, Chris is back here polishing on our wheels. Dude, they kind of look cool with that like brake dusty look. I don't know, maybe it's just me thinking crazy, but so he's got the polish on those things right now. He's been scrubbing on it, it's soaking. And this is what they look like afterwards. We still have some more polishing to do once we get to the show, but the deck plate is completely installed, done. Jerry's got everything polished out. He went ahead and polished our fuel tanks for us. We're gonna get the fifth wheel set on next, drill some holes in here, and finalize pretty much everything on this truck, and we should be ready to head out tomorrow morning. But for now, let's get this fifth wheel put on. So with our deck plate installed, we've got our fifth wheel now set on there. We have lots of little tedious cleaning to do. We're wiping it down the best we can because we have to get some photos and make some postcards. But I went ahead and drilled some holes right there and right there. We have some wires. I took a plug apart right here. This is the sensor that tells you if the fifth wheel is locked or unlocked. We have an air line to actually unlock the fifth wheel right there. So we're gonna get underneath the truck, poke all this up through the bottom, and then put the plug back together. So this is gonna be fun. So I got the lines pressed up through the holes we drilled and installed our wire put back together there. Oh, I need to snap that together a little bit more, but now I'm gonna crawl under here and zip tie it all back up. With the truck aired all the way up, guys, I'm sitting in here on my butt completely underneath the truck and able to work. It's pretty cool. You can air it all the way up and actually get underneath the truck and do some work. As secluded as it may seem, there's still enough room to do stuff. Okay, tie this wire up right here. Here we go. So this is the wire that goes up there and tells you if the thing's locked or unlocked. We originally pulled it out a hole through the side of the frame over there. We put the deck plate on, but now we have the deck plate on. We need to tie it up solid so it's not going to go anywhere. So with our deck plate completely leveled out now, when I got into the truck, I had to find some other points to pull it down to make it level. Jerry has been going at getting this thing wiped down so that tomorrow we can take it outside for some photos. But everything somehow has come together. Next, only thing that's left now is to get our fender tops put on the truck and maybe throw some tire shine on it. And that's it. It's been a long couple days. What do you got there? You got you a popsicle?
Yes.
Take a lick. Is it cold?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Boom. Look at that, guys. Scania is done and ready for the Mid-America Truck Show. I know everyone's going to comment on the eyes. We're just going to make some videos with it. We can't keep them in the windshield driving down the road and stuff, but I think it looks kind of cool. It's funny, actually. But Brutus is also pretty much ready to go. We're going to do final cleaning and polishing on these trucks at the show. Aaron and I will be headed out tomorrow. We're going to hook the trailer up behind Brutus and pull my pickup truck and my golf cart, which we need to wash tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little dirty.
It's a little dirty. We probably should put it on charge tonight and get both of these trucks up to Louisville. We're going to be doing ride and drives on Monday at the Mid-America Truck Show in the parking area. Super excited about that. So if any of you are interested in coming to see us on Monday, I guess it'd be tomorrow, as we're posting this video today on Sunday, be watching on Instagram, stuff like that. But come find us. We'll probably be somewhere, let's just say 10 o'clock in the morning, somewhere in there. But follow the Instagram for the exact updates on where to come find us, so you can have either a ride in the truck if you don't have a CDL, or we'll be letting certain people drive the truck. So follow me on Instagram, Bruce_D_Wilson. That is where all the updates will be for the ride and drive and test driving the Scania at the Mid-America Truck Show parking lot grounds area. We won't be taking on the interstates or anything like that. We'll just be making the big circle around it. It's like 3.5 miles all the way around, something like that. Get it up to speed. You guys can test drive it, just kind of get a feel for it, see the inside, sneak peek before the show. But like I said, go to Instagram. All the details will be posted there, and I may try to put some stuff in the community tab here on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed and you get an update to know when and where all of that is happening at exactly. I think this is your first popsicle. Mommy's gonna get pissed because it's got yellow dye in it. All right, let's start at the front of this thing, give everything a rundown on all the parts that went onto it, who's involved and whatnot. The front splitter is a Solar Guard splitter with the Swedish style lights on the corner provided by GIS Go in Style. Same with the visor up there. The horns are GIS's own horns along with their lights that are up top. What else do we have? The Solar Guard eyebrows here on the headlights also. I'm not sure what brand the rain guards are that are on the windows there. I totally forgot to show us installing those. But those came from GIS. The wheels obviously are Alcoa branded, but GIS shipped those over because they're not available here in the US. So huge shout out to them, of course. Along with the metal pieces here on the side. The flickering you see has to do with the camera and LEDs and the feet per second we're filming and whatnot. So that's why you may see some LEDs flickering. But pretty much a lot of the parts you guys see in the last few videos came from GIS, stuff that they distribute or sell or make. The DPF cover and the custom King of the Road stuff. Get your greasy fingers off this thing, dude. Hey. Beat it. Custom made when we went up to Iowa Customs and designed that, along with the deck plate. The rear center panel, the lights came from GIS. The tombstone. But the rear center panel here, the deck plate and that tombstone are one-off pieces, never made by anyone here in the US. Really American style stuff. It turned out awesome. Something that's not even offered in Europe, I don't think. So, and again, the lighting and stuff is from GIS Gunner. Get your sticky fingers away from it. I'm about to get you. And that pretty much covers all the parts we put on here. We didn't put a whole lot of stuff on here. The wrap by the Santana, if I'm saying that right, fellow that came over from Finland and installed that. And the hub covers, which are one-off designed and made by Iowa Customs too. Lots of custom parts. What do you think about this? What? Trucks?
Yes.
You say Scania?
Scania.
Scania. Say Scania.
Scania.
There you go. We're getting close. Well, guys, thanks to Chris here. All the polishing and stuff. Had a big helping hand. He's been working on all of our custom trucks here in the background, and Katie's truck the past month. Been around, and Jerry with I forget the abbreviations of your shop. JMW Semi-Customs. But you will paint not only semis, right?
Yeah, but I like doing semis.
You like standing around rivets all day and
good for the fingers.
all that kind of stuff. For jumping right on our paint work and getting it knocked out. We've got maybe some more paint work to do over here on the hybrid truck, Elroy.
Gotta at least paint the hood, right?
Yeah, the hood's gonna have to be painted. We got some brackets and stuff that showed up. We've got to get these huck riveted in there. I got to order huck. Don't step on it. Yep, he just had to do it.
Just like the
So again, thanks to everyone that's been involved in the truck this far, guys. We are headed out tomorrow morning to the Mid-America Truck Show. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram for all the updates on when you can come test drive and see the truck on Monday. In just a few short days, guys. So hope to see you all there. It's going to be great. We're going to be making videos, so if you show up, be prepared to be on camera. And anyways, comment down below. What do you think of the build so far, guys? A lot got accomplished in the last week. And subscribe if you're not already. We'll see you later. Peace.